What's good, y'all? So let me share this realm that I was in. I'm gonna share it with y'all. So most of y'all are familiar with reptilians and extraterrestrials, right? So in this realm I was in, I was standing by a big body of water, and for some reason, every so often, I was able to see houses. So if I was standing on the shore of an ocean, I was able to see houses and skyscraper buildings every so often. And in the other time, I would get the visions of what I seen. It would be nothing, just ocean water. I'm guessing I was trying to cross this body of water. I looked into the water and I was ready to jump in, but then I hesitated because I seen this crocodile. I saw his dark shadow. I saw his four legs and then that long tail swimming him through. But he was staying in that area. I wasn't going to jump in that water. Then I accidentally fell into the water, or unless something pushed me into the water. While I'm in this water, now keep in mind when you see one crocodile normally in the river or one of them Niles, it's like 10 more. And that's how they be swimming around and they get their prey. A prey wouldn't be able to escape because you get away from one, they go another one, and they attack you and they ripping you apart. Yes, I do fear reptiles. That is part of the reptilian amphibious family, right? The crocodile, snakes, lizards, etc. So when I was in this water, I was trying to get away from this gator, and I remember. Now, keep in mind, this was real to the touch, like, because I'm touching me or touching something in there, that's how real it was. The feeling, all of that. I felt everything in this realm. I went to put my hand to block this gator, this crocodile from coming to me. And my instinct said, keep his mouth away from you. So when he came to me, I put my hand and pushed up under, not fingers, my fist, and pushed up under his underbelly. And it was almost like the underbelly of a snake. And I don't like snakes at all either. Serpents, I don't do them. Not even looking at them on video or in those zoos, but I'm pushing up on his underbelly of his chest and his neck, and it kept his mouth in an upright position to where, so this is me, I'm pushing up here like this, and it kept him mouth from being dead on with me, so he can't open up and take a bite, which he could have, did all of that underwater maneuvering, and that tail was strong of a crocodile. It could have just still got me, but it kept his mouth up. Then I'm thinking as I'm holding up, his mouth somehow came down. And I said, I'm going to grab his mouth, but I was not going to do this. I'd have probably lost my fingers. So I put him in like a chokehold with my arm, you know. So I grabbed him by the mouth, and I sort of had him in a headlock to keep his mouth from opening up. The funny thing about this whole thing is this thing really was not trying to attack me. It was in a calm state. I was the one in panic mode. I somehow got away from this thing. It got out of my grasp, and it was swimming around, and I couldn't see it. But the water was crystal clear. It was like I could see straight through the bottom. That's how I seen the silhouette of this thing. I didn't see full details of it, but I knew immediately that was a gator, crocodile. I looked. There was this a floating dock. It was a floating dock there, square floating dock, probably 10 foot on all sides, floating in the water. And on this dock, floating dock, was a female. And she was naked. The female was naked, y'all. And she had features of extraterrestrial and human. She was both, like a crossbreed. And she, now, trust me, I would not go towards this woman. I couldn't fight it. It was almost like she drew me to her. She was controlling my mind. Now, keep in mind, I said the crocodile is a reptile. This woman was a reptilian. She immediately stood up, and there was nothing I could do. It was like I was being marionetted towards her. She got close to me. Make a long story short, we was having sex on this dock, and I couldn't fight it if I wanted to. And real to the touch, everything was real to the touch. And I looked at her, and she was beautiful and mysterious at the same time. So she was reptilian / human at the same time, y'all. This is so crazy, but I gotta share this with y'all. And the more I think about it, when I turned around, this crocodile had this device around its neck. I didn't see this when I fell into the water or I was grabbing it or when I had it like this. This device, I seen it when me and her was together, and I looked over, and this crocodile had this device around its neck. She was controlling this crocodile the whole time. So absolutely this crocodile would have ripped me to shreds, or it would have been him versus me, which I'm sure he would have got me, but miracles happen. I could have got away, maybe. But this crocodile didn't attack me because this reptilian, alien, extraterrestrial woman, beautiful at the same time reptilian, had mind control over this reptilian gator, almost like a queen and her pet, or a queen and her attack dog. This reptilian stood up in the water, so it wasn't like a flat-on attack. Once again, I forgot to mention, this thing stood up. It was able to do a standing swimming motion to where the head was up. So I'm pretty sure it could have been crawling on it, walking on its feet in the water. Got the webbed feet in a walking motion. It wasn't like this. It was swimming like that. But when I was in the water with it, it was like me, with my feet down and my head and body up. That's exactly how it had itself. Now, it's possible that this could have been another woman in reptilian form in the water, so I didn't catch on to what she was or what it was. And just so happens when I looked over, it was a naked woman on this floating dock. She was on the dock. And don't ask me why we ended up having sex. I don't know that. But this happened. But this crocodile that she was controlling was right next to us. I was so into this intimate thing with her, this crocodile, I did not even notice that it was right there. Trust me, y'all, I would have hauled it up out of there. So I just thought I'd share that with y'all, with this realm that I was in, with this reptilian creature, which is the crocodile, and then this reptilian part human woman that was controlling this crocodile and me at the same time. But there was a device around this thing's neck. Like I said, almost like it was her attack animal, her attack creature, or maybe it was a woman too, but in reptilian form. Maybe she was in the water as well when I wasn't looking, and I was focused on this crocodile. And then when I looked over, I seen a woman land on this dock. Like, how did she even get out here on this dock? And she wasn't a mermaid, no. But how did she even get on this dock? So maybe she shape-shifted into a woman, and it was a crocodile reptile from the start that crawled up on that floating dock. Just my thoughts. Thought I'd share that with y'all. Love y'all. Stay blessed.